This is the first large-scale K'NEX roller coaster that I built, and today I'm going to be rebuilding it with all the skills that I've learned over the past 5-ish years. A couple quick things. This was an RMC hybrid roller coaster, meaning it has steel track and wooden supports. Here is what I have built so far. I have the station and the pre-lift, as well as I've started work on the lift hill. And I'm thinking, rather than having the all-wood structure for the lift, I'm going to try the more steel-like structure like Iron Gwazi or Wildcat's Revenge. Here is the finished lift hill. I think it came out pretty good. The supports look pretty realistic, and the drop is a whole lot smoother than my original design. The first thing after the drop was a double up into a 0G roll that shot you out to the left, sort of like the first element on Wildcat's Revenge. Also, I will be upgrading most elements rather than just copying them from the original and making them bigger. Next up, we have a larger overbank turn rather than just a small upwards left turn. Here, I've built a 0G stall rather than just a larger 0G roll. I think it came out great. I've never done something like that, and for a first try, I think it was great. Following the 0G stall and the turnaround, I'm going to be upgrading the quite basic turns on the original design. Right here, I'm going to try and do something sort of like the Iron Gwazi death roll. And over here, I'll probably figure out some way to spruce up the other turn. I have finished the death roll inspired inversion here. I think it came out really good. Heart lining's pretty decent. And I've also continued on with a little turnaround here, as well as I've started work on, instead of just some basic airtime hills, I've added a little twist to them. Here is the finished fourth and final inversion of the coaster. Sort of a 0G roll corkscrew kind of deal. I don't know. Supports look kind of janky, but I really like it. I've also started, or kind of finished, the final brake run section. I love how it weaves in through the supports. Oh boy. Yeah, pretty cool. I've also had to rebuild the pre-lift section to get it to be able to weave in, but looks great. For the final turn here, on my original, I just had a 180-degree turn. But I'm thinking here, I'm probably gonna try and do a 540-degree helix, either up or down. I don't know which one. I'll figure it out. I don't know if there's any RMCs that have a helix, so first one. Here's the finished helix. I think it came out pretty good. It was kind of tricky to do because, well, any helix is hard to do with micro because you either have to do really tight with the turns or you have to have like really steep angles with just straight track. But I think in this situation, the helix turned out really well and it'd probably be pretty realistic. And with the layout complete, I now present to you probably the best K'NEX roller coaster that I have ever built.